Hey guys, it's been a while. This is my breakfast for today. I got some eggs with ham and cheese, waffles with strawberries, and I'm about to add this because I'm trying to eat just a little bit healthier now and counting calories. So instead of using the regular syrup that has a lot of sugar and all that stuff, I like to use this organic amber, this one? I like to use this organic agave, and it's actually pretty good. It's kind of like an acquired taste the first couple times, but once you get used to it, it's actually not that bad. It's 4:30 and I'm just about to drink my first little cup of coffee here. My daughter is helping me prepare it because she knows all the steps and she loves to help. There you go. Woo.
Woo.
More. Last one. But that was the biggest bite. This is all the whipped cream I have left. If you ever think it's too late for coffee, if you're a mom, no, it's not. Like, it seriously is not too late for coffee. Not at 4 p.m., not at 6 p.m. Maybe a little closer down to like 8 or something, but we're surviving in this house, not thriving. Which I do want to change that mindset. I want to change my whole life, I guess, on how I'm going about it in like the next couple weeks. Because I do want to do another reset video to kind of like reset my life again. I used to love those videos and kind of get me back on track. All right, so we have baby number 1 over here and then toddler over here, which I am playing with at this very moment. All right, so let's talk about it. I am about like a month and a half postpartum now. I'm technically 7 weeks, almost 8 weeks. And I'm not gonna lie, I struggled so much in the first month. And honestly, I kind of thought I was going towards having a postpartum depression because it was just that bad. I felt a lot of sadness. I felt a lot of just depression things, like I didn't want to do anything. I'm obviously happy that I had my second child, but at the same time, I was just so distraught with the fact that like my whole life changed, my schedule changed. Things were not the same as they were before. I obviously don't have all the time to just spend on my daughter, and when she would nap, I would have my own free time. Like everything just shifted, and I know most people say that the transition from 0 to 1 is the hardest. But for me, honestly, the transition from 1 to 2 hit me like a truck. So yeah, I would say I had a pretty intense case of the baby blues that lasted kind of like up to 3, almost 4 weeks. I forgot where I left off, but basically I had the baby blues that lasted up to 3, almost 4 weeks. And I know that usually they say past 2 weeks, it could be postpartum depression. That's why I was kind of worried about it. But after that 4-week point on, something shifted. Oh my gosh. Something shifted in my brain and my hormones, and I suddenly started to feel, instead of annoyed and angry and all these negative thoughts when my baby would start crying, it kind of just shifted to like, she's a baby, of course she's gonna cry, of course she's gonna ask me for things because this is the only way she knows how to communicate. And logically I already knew this, but again, when you're in the thick of it, it's really tough to think logically. You just think emotionally. So after that 4-week point, I started to see my baby as an actual human being that I love. And honestly, things started to just shift up from there. Things got a lot better in regards to the whole postpartum depression. Do I still feel overwhelmed and like all these feelings? 100% yes, all the time, almost every day. I'm still kind of like trying to figure out a routine. I don't have like a morning routine. The night one is kind of like putting itself together. It's just been a lot of going with the flow at this point, like, and I am so lucky to have
water park.
Oh, the water park. I'm so lucky to have a toddler that goes with the flow just as well, because even though she's been going to bed super late, which I'm trying to fix her schedule now, she also wakes up late. So we've been having a lot of sleeping in days, which honestly I do not like. I hate waking up at almost 1 p.m. The whole day feels gone by the time we make breakfast, get dressed. It's already like almost 2 p.m. So I am done with those days. I'm ready to get into like a more structured routine. On a brighter note, because summer is starting, we've been going to the water park, we've been going to the pool. Done. Let's go play.
Why?
Clean up, everybody clean up.
Mommy, no, mommy done.
Oh, I think I scared the baby. Alright, it's dinner time and we have some leftover picadillo, so I'm gonna do that and some pasta. And I think I bought this like in Valentine's Day and we never used it, some heart-shaped pasta. So I'm curious to see if the shape is actually gonna hold. This is what they look like, and don't mind my nails, they're actually really gross and there's like Play-Doh all over them. I actually want to get them done sometime tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with this and why it's smoking like crazy right now. I even turned, oh, baby duty. Coming. I'll be right with you. Okay? Here we have the picadillo with some tomato basil sauce. And yes, guys, we're going to do a speed clean of this later. It's actually really gross. And it's one of the things I'm having trouble with keeping up with. Cleaning. I swear I'm cleaning 24/7. And somehow my kitchen ends up like crazy messy. The living room, everything's a mess. 24/7. Growing up, my grandma would always tell me I need to be rich because I need to have my clothes tailored because I used to be very picky, and for someone to clean my house because I would need a maid. And she's not wrong. I wish I could afford a maid because that would make my life so much easier. Surprisingly, they did hold the shape, which I think is actually really cute. Okay, so it's been a couple days and I haven't vlogged simply because since I haven't picked up the camera in a while, I just forgot. Anyways, I'm about to go do my nails. These are long overdue. I think I did these right before I gave birth. So it's been almost 8 weeks. And I feel like it's starting to get in the way of like me getting my contacts. And this is actually the longest they've been in ever. I never had long nails because they always break. Lately I've been doing this hard gel. I don't know what they use on it, but it actually doesn't make my nails break, which is amazing. A necessity for these summer months are like these little window shade stuff. I literally got this for like $6 on sale at Target. So if you don't have one, I highly suggest because they really do help keep up so much of that hot air like outside your car. It actually makes the biggest difference. And it's the next day. I did go with orange, which I think was such a fun like summery color. I don't feel like I even have the time to pick up the camera handling like a toddler and a newborn. I do want to go in a more in-depth video about like my actual day in the life with 2 under 3 because for me personally, it has not been an easy journey. I know people say the transition from 0 to 1 is harder than 1 to 2. Not the case for me. So I do want to talk about that. On the off topic about kids, something we've been working on is actually DIYing a fence. And by we, I mean mostly Josh, obviously. But me and my daughter do go outside and help with like the screws. I've been kind of help reinforcing the wood planks with screws while he actually does the panels, which is obviously all my work, while I take care of both the girls in here. It's really noisy and windy outside, but I'm going to try to show you guys what we're working on and like a little update on it. Alright, so our task, as in me and my toddler, my husband has drilled 1 screw here and we have to do 3 per side. So here, and at the bottom. And obviously since he's putting up all the planks, that's something that we can help out with like this, with this whole side. And it's something so that he can save time and it honestly just gives us something to do together. Alright, we're done with the fence for today because we have to go to music class, which honestly, I look forward to it every single week because my daughter just loves it. So we are a couple minutes early. I'm going to go ahead and get down so that way we're not late because we're usually like a minute or 2 late. I tried to just change my shirt because I didn't have time to shower beforehand. And you know when you can't smell yourself, but you know you smell like the outside, like you're sweating? I feel like that's what I'm going to go into the room and smell like. And I'm really hoping not, but I wash my hands, I wash my face, I change my shirt, I changed my socks because you have to take your shoes off. I really hope not to be the sweaty person in there because who wants to be the stinky person in the room, you know? As you guys saw, we didn't cook today, so we got some longhorn. Oh, ribs. Oh my, what is this dripping? I got the chicken parmesan, which is so delicious. So there's 2 chicken parmesans and the ribs. No, you got 3 chicken parmesans?
3?
Yeah.
Baby, I got the...
I think you got an extra.
There's no way.
This bread is so delicious. I think you might have that. Maybe that's why it came out so expensive, babe. It's been a few days since I last vlogged because apparently I just don't know how to pick up the camera anymore. But I'm actually at my 6-week appointment now, 8 or 9 weeks postpartum, because on my actual 6-week appointment day, I was really tired and basically I called to reschedule. But I didn't realize the next appointment would be so far down the road. But here we are, 6-week appointment at like basically 9 weeks. I'm a couple minutes late as per usual, no surprise. But let's go. Oh, I love how my nails match the color of the straw. It's Dunkin' season. If only I had a Dunkin' near my house. My 6-week appointment went pretty good. They kind of just told me that my 2nd-degree tears are healed good. Uterus is where it's supposed to be. I was due for a pap smear, but it was kind of like a lot painful. So she said it's okay if I'm not ready. I can always come back and do it another day. Especially because I don't know what type of birth control I want to take just yet. For now, I'm going to get on the estrogen pill, which is like, they call it a mini pill because I am breastfeeding, and lots of other types of birth control can actually impact the breast supply or milk supply. My other option is to have an IUD, which I've never had it before, so it just feels a little scary because I don't really like the idea of taking something or putting it into my body because I know it affects my hormones, and I've noticed in the past with like certain pills that I take. I remember my first ever birth control that I was prescribed, it changed me so bad. Like my moods were off. I was always angry. I would be upset all the time. And once I got off the pill, it's like it was a fog and I was back to feeling myself. And ever since then, I'm like, okay, obviously you're putting hormones in your body and it can definitely affect you in a non-positive way. And I have told my doctors this. I have changed like birth controls and others I feel fine. It's just I feel like you never really know what you're gonna get, you know. So for now I'm gonna take the mini pill. I might reschedule another appointment to do like an IUD, and then at that point I can probably do the pap smear. But those are some fun postpartum stuff. Oh, I did mention to her that I'm having like hip pain and that resuming certain activities are a little painful, but she just said give it time, which yes, obviously I have to give it time, but she didn't recommend going to a public PT, which I'm actually really surprised about. But with the insurance I have, I shouldn't need a referral. So I think today I'm actually going to go ahead, search and call to see if I can find a public floor physical therapy around my area, because the first time I know it helped me so much. She did say I have like a 1 finger separation between my abs, and I felt it, which is actually pretty interesting. So of course I can start working out again. Just she said not to go hardcore on my abs, which I think is pretty obvious. But other than that, all is good. I do want to start going on some walks because I do want to start getting in some physical activity already. So I'm going to see if today I can start that by going on a walk. The sun sets like at 9 p.m. so I do have plenty of time for that. All right, we're going to go on this walk.
Messy.
It's messy.
Messy.
Messy. I do, however, believe in balance, which is why we did get 5 guys for dinner today. What do you think?
Good.
It's good?
Ya chuta.
¿Te gusta?
Poquito más.
Un poquito más. Here, last sip, then we're going to walk. Right now, I'm not necessarily trying to go hard on losing weight and getting fit, but I do want to start moving. I need to start some type of movement, which is why I do want to start the walks. Where are you going with my shake? Where are you going? I've been counting calories here and there. Now that I finally got cleared today and I'm for sure not worried about the tear and all that stuff, I feel more comfortable actually starting to work out. So I'm actually gonna try to start the gym maybe next week, and that way once I start the gym, that's gonna really help my overall, it's gonna turn my headers on, like for the goal of eating better, getting fitter, getting stronger, and all that fun stuff. But for now, I'm walking and eating fat, guys. Today is Saturday and I'm gonna do exactly what my shirt says, which means I'm gonna be a cool mom. But Josh and I ordered a bounce house for my daughter. With the amount of joy and happiness it brings her to like go on these bounce houses, we decided it's worth it, especially for like the summer. So since we're stuck at home, and this is like the perfect activity to just get the energy out, she can have fun. So it actually just got here today and we're about to open it outside. And we're actually gonna do a little double whammy because the fence, it just needs one little section left, and then the rest of it is just like screws, and we can start sanding and staining it because we will stain it so it doesn't get ruined. I'm excited about how our patio is turning into a nice fenced in area so we can play for the summer, have water tables. Today is Sunday and we're gonna end it with a bang. I might just get a new phone because my camera has been acting up, and it says that there's like a non-genuine Apple part, which I have never gotten my phone fixed. It's been fine, so I don't even know why that's happening. It's been causing some issues. My camera won't start up sometimes, and I did just get a text that I can upgrade to the new iPhone 15. We just got to Verizon right now, so I'm hoping they don't play any funny tricks. I have to go put my serious face on so they don't try to play me. I actually did end up ordering it. It's just gonna come in like 3 to 5 business days. After that, we did go to Target, so I got a couple of little rugs for our bathrooms. And what I'm most excited about is I got this giant toddler workbook. I've mentioned it like a few times where I kind of want to start teaching my toddler a few more things, like if it was like a homeschool, obviously through play. But the thing is, I just don't have the time to research. I don't have the time to kind of see what I want to implement. So I think it's a nice, fun little workbook that we can kind of do casually, like whenever she wants to do it. I'm not gonna force anything, but it does have like tracing, and I know like right now she was into tracing lines, which I think I saw it somewhere here. This is for her age group because it does say 2 and up, not like the other ones that say 3 and up. But this I think is gonna help guide us both in me trying to teach her a little more and her just learning, because she's soaking everything up at this age right now. It's actually kind of amazing to see how much she retains nowadays. Like she can learn 5-10 words in one day and that's it. It's like in her brain, she won't forget it. Anyways, about ending that Sunday with a bang, it won't be with a new phone, but I do want to do like a quick cleanup of like my areas. Kitchen, living room, I want to do some laundry, and I think that's, if I do those 3 things, I'm gonna like call it a good day. It is already 6:37, which is actually crazy because it looks like it's 2 p.m. outside, and that's kind of the reason why we've been going to bed so late, because the sun doesn't go down till 9 p.m. Like, who wants to go to bed when the sun is shining? I don't blame my toddler. Okay, what's gonna take me probably the next 5 or 6 hours? Speed cleaning for you. One of the biggest tips to have as a mom of 2 is to just include your toddler in whatever you're doing. Cleaning, cooking, helping changing the baby's diapers, because not only will they feel involved and be happy to help, but you get to get things done. Right here, my toddler is helping me fold clothes. She helped me put it in the dryer, and the thing is, she loves this. She lives for it. She loves helping, and it's honestly 1, the cutest thing in the world, but 2, I get things done around the house. Sometimes you also just have to turn on some screen time to just get things done. This was me this day. There was a lot to clean up, but one thing I do like to do is still be involved in some way. So while she watches her show, I'll still ask her questions about it. I'll make little comments, and she laughs and talks back to me. And it just makes screen time a little less guilty. Okay, so it's about to be 8 o'clock in 6 minutes, and I've done pretty good. Like, this island is pretty much clean. I just have a couple things to clean up here and there, but that's gonna take me like 10 minutes tops. We're having leftovers, so I'm not really going to cook, so it's not really gonna dirty a lot of dishes. So that's pretty much done as well. And the plan right now is my daughter just saw Bluey exercising on the TV, which means that she wants to exercise. We're gonna do a little quick workout here in the living room, go for a walk. And I will say, I am very lucky to have a newborn that is able to basically sit in her little swing set for a long period of time. Now, don't get me wrong, this doesn't happen all the time at all. Trust me, if not, I would not be overwhelmed as I am. But when she does great, I take the opportunity and I run with it. So I'm gonna put some clothes to dry, get my body moving, and then have a really good night because I'm feeling good today.
I hope.
Alright, we're gonna do a little home workout, and I recently saw on my YouTube or Instagram this girl called Grow with Joe, and she does a lot of like dancing videos, so I want to give it a shot, reggaeton, because why not make it fun? So let's give this dance workout a shot. Alright, so the workout was a hit. It was actually really fun. I'm gonna definitely do more of her workouts. And right now we're about to go on a walk. I'm gonna baby wear my newborn. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. We got laundry finishing up. We're gonna go on our walks. Kitchen is kind of clean. And then all I gotta really do is clean the living room. So I think we're on a roll here. ¿Tú quieres caminar o vas a usar el coche? While we do have leftovers, I am gonna make my toddler some arroz con huevo, some rice and eggs because it's easy, she likes it. He's gonna give you the turn. Hold. Yes. Today was a good day and we're gonna end. I feel like you won't. Look at me like.
I was like, what happened? Cause I didn't know what was going on. Well, you were talking to me, I was like, what?
Today was a good day and I want to end it on a good note with some chocolate covered strawberries. So I got these yesterday and they look really fresh. Here's the final result of the chocolate covered strawberries. They are so delicious and like I love this dessert. It's so easy. It's like the perfect mix of fresh, sweet, delicious. And the reason you saw me put all the extra chocolate in little chunks is because once it gets cold, they're like little chocolate chips, which is like the original form before it was melted. It's extra chocolate, so I'm not gonna just let it go to waste. I love this little easy dessert and honestly it just ends the night on such a high note. I'm probably gonna go ahead and enjoy a few more of those, kind of tidy up little spaces here and there that got dirty from, you know, living. And I'm honestly gonna just call it. It's kind of late. Hope you guys enjoyed this first vlog back. Let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments below. I plan to do like a day in my life, a night routine type of thing. My reset videos, I'm hoping to start that up soon. But if you have any ideas or anything you want to see, definitely let me know. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you guys in the next one.